Soft morning light spills quietly across the mind, and I greet you there, right where you are. Allow the shoulders to lower a touch, allow the jaw to loosen, and ease the space between each breath. In this gentle moment, nothing is required of you except presence. Money questions, tasks, and voices from the outside world can rest on the coat rack for a while. All that matters now is the steady rhythm of the heart and the soothing rise and fall of the chest. Draw in a slow breath through the nose, filling the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Hold it long enough to sense the calm spreading, then let it leave the body as softly as it arrived. With each release, tension slips through the floor and returns to the earth. 2 more breaths like this, in quiet welcome, out tender letting go. This simple act signals every cell that a new day offers warmth, not struggle. Even before the clock has made its first full circle, the body remembers how to be calm when given permission. Place a gentle palm over the center of the chest. A soft warmth gathers under the skin, the place that responds to kindness faster than any other. Rest in that subtle heat. Life has encouraged us to look outward for proof of worth, yet the surest evidence sits within, beating a steady yes. Right here, in this ordinary moment, prosperity begins, not with figures on a screen or the rustle of bills, but with the assurance that the heart is safe to open wider than yesterday. Notice any tightness in the stomach or heaviness in the back of the neck. They often appear when thoughts of lack circle overhead. Instead of wrestling with those thoughts, watch them like distant clouds crossing a summer sky. The sky never fears a cloud, and you need not fear an old belief about scarcity. A silent nod of acknowledgement is enough. As you watch, the cloud thins, drifts, and dissolves, revealing more blue than you first saw. With another slow inhalation, invite ease to move through the collarbones, along the arms, and out through the fingertips. Picture gentle ripples in a clear pond. Each ripple carries away an old memory of worry and brings the assurance of a fresh beginning. The heart feels roomier now, as though doors have opened and light pours inside. Tell the body, it is safe for me to relax. I am supported in ways seen and unseen. Let those words settle in the abdomen and melt into the spine. Quiet encouragement nourishes tissues the way water nourishes roots. Where encouragement flows, strength grows. A single comforting sentence can change the chemistry of an entire morning and set the tone for the hours ahead. Notice how the breath has lengthened by itself. Muscles once clenched without permission now soften under gentle attention. This is the fertile ground of new thought. From here, life can plant fresh perceptions, and prosperity can sprout with less resistance. A relaxed heart center is a magnet for supportive people, kind ideas, and creative nudges. Tension chases them away, softness invites them closer. Spend a moment listening, not to external noise, but to the inner hush that follows a sigh of relief. In that hush, you may sense a word, an image, or a subtle glow. Whatever arrives is friendly guidance preparing you for the day's abundance. Trust its softness more than any loud demand for proof or speed. Abundance uses a whisper, never a shout. Before we move on, breathe one final smooth breath, in through the nose, out through parted lips. Feel gratitude for your willingness to care for the heart first. Prosperity responds to such gentle self-regard, the way a flower turns toward sunlight. Without forcing, without pleading, you have already begun to wake up rich, rich in calm, rich in possibility, rich in readiness for more. Now let us tend the first conscious thought of the day, for the mind is like a freshly tilled garden at dawn. What we plant now shapes the harvest. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Sense the faint glow behind the lids, the trace of morning brightening the inner screen. Allow these words to arise inside, phrase by phrase. Good flows to me easily today. I welcome supportive opportunities with an open heart. Feel the sentence rather than simply think it. Let it travel down the throat, across the chest, into the belly, and settle there like a warm stone that radiates steady comfort. Keep breathing, rhythmic and unhurried, while the intention finds a home in the subconscious. The subconscious listens closely at the edge of waking when the analytical mind is still stretching its limbs. Planting seeds of ease right now yields a day full of doorways opening instead of walls. Thoughts spoken inwardly shape posture, facial muscles, even the chemicals the brain releases. By choosing a kind thought at dawn, you paint the entire canvas of the hours with softer colors. Invite the senses to cooperate with this intention. Feel the fabric against the skin, soft, supportive. Hear the faint hum of life outside your window, evidence of a world already moving in graceful rhythm. Smell the air, perhaps carrying a hint of newness. Let sight rest on a single comforting detail in the room. Gentle light on a table, the curve of a cup. Each sense confirms that you are anchored in a friendly universe that responds to calm clarity. Whisper again, I allow good to flow. Picture the words as ripples, traveling outward from your chest, through the room, beyond walls, reaching places you will visit later. Those places are now prepared to welcome you with ease, as surely as warm bread welcomes butter. The subconscious, hearing your gentle decree, starts arranging encounters, ideas, and solutions that match ease rather than strain. No force is needed. Cooperation is natural when the signal is clear. Sometimes old habits tug at the sleeve, insisting that effort must feel hard to count. Smile at that voice, thank it for trying to protect you, and let it rest. Choose instead the simpler approach, soft clarity. Like sunlight on a seedling, clarity encourages quiet yet steady growth. Good expands quietly when conditions are right, and a calm intention is the richest soil you can offer. Now extend the intention beyond personal gain, for prosperity loves to circulate. Whisper, as wealth enters my life, it blesses every life it touches through me. Feel how this promise widens the chest and brightens the breath. Money that moves with kindness multiplies. When purpose joins profit, abundance and peace become partners rather than rivals. Sit with the glow of that expanded promise for a few breaths. Notice a gentle thrill, a lighter spine, perhaps a soft smile. The body signals readiness. The mind receives its map for the day. Welcome, circulate, trust. This is the dawn intention, planted in fertile stillness. Next, explore the nature of money itself. Far from a cold ledger or a distant gatekeeper, money is living energy, curious and responsive. Picture it not as coins or numbers, but as a clear river moving through fertile land. The river seeks channels where it can nourish roots and bring life. It avoids hardened banks that refuse to receive, yet easily flows wherever openness invites it. Your thoughts and emotions shape these banks. When a thought of lack appears, the river narrows, trickling past in sympathy with fear. When a feeling of gratitude rises, the river widens, eager to sweep blessings along its course. Money is neither judge nor tyrant. It mirrors the state of welcome it encounters. It carries an ancient wisdom of circulation, always seeking places where it can fulfill its purpose of support and growth. Take a moment to greet this energy with the same warmth given to a dear friend. Speak inwardly. Thank you for all the ways you already support my life. Food on the table, a roof overhead, learning opportunities, comfort shared. Let appreciation travel like sunlight across water, making every ripple sparkle. Appreciation expands capacity. It stretches the inner banks so the river can grow wider. Some believe money chooses favorites, yet the river shows no favoritism. It follows the path of least resistance, always in motion. Where thoughts of unworthiness build dams, flow slows. Where beliefs of deserving kindness clear the channel, water rushes in, bringing seeds, nutrients, and cool relief. By tending the thoughts behind feelings, you clear new channels without bulldozers or dynamite, just gentle acknowledgement and choice. You may notice old sayings floating through awareness. Money doesn't grow on trees, or easy come, easy go. Let them drift downstream. They are leaves that once served a season, but no longer feed the roots of today's desire for peaceful prosperity. Replace them with a fresh truth. Money is a helpful ally moving toward me with grace. Breathe that in, allowing it to echo softly through the ribs. Observe the breath again. It flows in, nourishes, and leaves without struggle. The body trusts that another breath follows. In the same rhythm, money can arrive, serve, and depart toward new service, while more arrives behind it. The circulatory system of abundance depends on trust, not hoarding. The tighter the grip, the shallower the river. The gentler the hand, the deeper and broader the flow. Offer the heart this affirmation slowly, letting each word rest before the next. I welcome friendly wealth. I use it wisely. I release it willingly. The flow supports everyone, including me. Feel the spine lengthen as these phrases settle in. Tension around the concept of money softens, replaced by calm anticipation. Friendly wealth brings with it creative opportunities, supportive allies, and experiences that nourish soul and community alike. As the river image lingers, consider one way you can act as a clear channel today, perhaps expressing gratitude for a bill paid, blessing a coin before giving it, or appreciating the craftsmanship behind something you own. Small acts of recognition teach the nervous system that money is not an adversary, but a collaborator. Rest once more in silence, sensing the subtle hum of life pulsing through chest and fingertips. The river of wealth responds to this hum, adjusting its course to align with your newfound openness. Without strain, without the heavy armor of scarcity thinking, you stand ready to welcome the next gentle surge of abundance. And so the morning continues, buoyed by calm breath, a clear intention, and a friendly relationship with the energy called money. Close the eyes gently or let them rest without focus, and bring the attention inward once more. There is no rush. There is only this moment, and this moment is more than enough. Now, softly turn the attention to the places inside where fear might still whisper, not in harsh tones, but in quiet doubt. Those thoughts that say, I can't, or I don't deserve, or what if it never changes? These whispers are not enemies. They are old stories, inherited or repeated, waiting for a new direction. And that direction is peace. Gently notice where those stories land in the body. Maybe the chest feels tight, or the jaw wants to clench. Maybe the shoulders feel heavy with years of pressure. With compassion, say inwardly, I see you, I hear you, but I no longer need to live by your rules. Resistance softens not by force, but by acknowledgement. And once acknowledged, it no longer blocks the way. it becomes the way forward. Let's begin with a mirror, whether held in the hand or imagined in the mind. See the reflection, not the shape of the nose or the line of the brow, but the presence looking back. That presence is deserving. That presence has always been enough. Speak gently to that reflection, using words the inner self has waited to hear for so long. I am open to receiving. I am worthy of financial ease. It is safe for me to prosper in peace. Let the mirror become a friend, not a critic. Let it reflect back the truth that was always there. Abundance begins within. Notice how the body responds to this kind of self-talk. A little less tension in the chest, a deeper breath, a tiny flicker of hope in the belly. These are signs of resistance melting. Each kind word is like warm water on frost, quiet, persistent, transformative. There is no need to push, just allow. And when an old voice returns saying, "It's selfish to want more," thank it for its concern. Then answer with a new truth. My abundance blesses all those around me, because it does. Money in kind hands becomes food on someone's table, comfort in a friend's need, beauty shared with the world. Peaceful prosperity is never selfish. It's a form of healing. Let's breathe into that truth now. A long, soft inhale and a slow, gentle release. Whisper, I release resistance. I allow ease. Again, slower. I release resistance. I allow ease. Feel the breath carry those words to the places inside that have been tight or afraid. The breath knows the way. The body listens. The heart receives. There is no shame in having wanted, no shame in having struggled. But today, a new relationship begins. One built not on striving, but on softness. One built not on proving worth, but on knowing it. Resistance fades when replaced with gentle understanding. As you welcome that understanding, the space around the heart grows wider. You are not pushing anything away. You are inviting truth in. Now let's imagine this truth unfolding into a peaceful vision. The scene is early morning. The sky holds a soft golden hue. There's no urgency, no noise, just stillness, gently alive. The body is rested, the mind unhurried, and the heart quietly hopeful. The air carries a calm promise. Today is open, supportive, and rich with unseen help. As this scene plays within, feel the feet on solid ground. Imagine sunlight warming the skin. With each breath, light fills the inner space. Each ray brings a message. You are supported. You are guided. You are safe to receive. These words move through the body like soft wind through trees. They rustle gently, clearing old dust and waking fresh life. See yourself walking slowly through this morning, every step confident, every gesture aligned with peace. There is no worry here, only quiet trust. You do not chase money, it comes toward you, drawn to the calm within. Opportunities arise not through struggle, but through clarity. Every moment feels guided, like a hand on the shoulder leading you through. Now gently place a hand over the heart again. Feel the quiet strength pulsing there. Say softly, I walk in ease. I move with trust. Abundance finds me where I am. Pause. Let that settle. Feel it nestle into the chest like a bird returning to its nest. Let the breath carry it deeper. The body may begin to respond with sensations, lightness, warmth, or a gentle tingling. These are signs of alignment. They are not forced, they are allowed. In this quiet visualization, the mind rehearses the feeling of being at peace with prosperity. The subconscious remembers this ease and begins to seek more of it. This is not fantasy. This is the language of the nervous system. The subconscious does not understand someday. It understands what is felt now. So by feeling safety, peace, and abundance now, you train the deepest parts of you to create more of it. This is gentle training without pressure. A flower does not bloom faster because we shout. It blooms because the conditions are kind. Let's rest in this peaceful scene for a few more breaths. Each inhale carries confidence. Each exhale releases fear. The morning continues in its stillness, and in this stillness, a new story is written, not one of fear and lack, but of ease and grace. Now, softly let the breath guide you back to the present room. Wiggle the fingers or gently stretch the spine. Bring the awareness back, holding the peace you've gathered like a soft blanket wrapped around your spirit. The visualization may fade, but the feeling remains. That feeling is your guide today. As you open further to peace, let the mind absorb a few kind phrases. These affirmations are simple and calm. Let them drift through like petals on a stream. Money comes to me in ways that feel good. I am always in the right place for prosperity. I trust life to support me generously. My peaceful energy is a magnet for wealth. Let the words repeat silently if they feel good, or simply listen, letting them sink into the deeper self. There is no right way, only the way that feels kindest in this moment. Use these affirmations during simple moments while brushing teeth, preparing breakfast, walking quietly. They don't need fanfare. They work best when spoken in trust, not desperation. Trust changes the tone. It turns a wish into a welcome, and that welcome is what money responds to most. Some may ask, how do I know they're working? You know when you feel lighter, when a situation that once caused fear now brings calm, when small blessings appear, a discount, a kind message, an unexpected gift. These are signs of alignment, and alignment always precedes abundance. Allow the affirmations to become familiar companions. Like friendly birds singing in the morning, let them greet you gently each day, not to convince you, but to remind you. Remind you of who you really are. Not someone lacking, but someone allowing. And when doubt comes knocking, and it will, invite it in with kindness. Sit it down. Say, thank you for trying to protect me, but today I choose peace. And then, softly, return to the truth. I am safe. I am open. I am ready. Let the mind float now on the rhythm of this affirmation. All is well, and money flows in peace. Again, all is well, and money flows in peace. Feel how it settles in the body, not like a command, but like a lullaby. The nervous system hears it. The cells receive it. And in time, the outer world echoes it. Today, let each moment be a soft affirmation. Let peace be your currency, and let wealth meet you on this quiet, gentle path. Now take a few moments to sit in stillness and begin to notice all the ways life is already supporting you. Not the grand gestures, but the quiet ones. The warm water that flows when you turn the tap. The food that has found its way to your table. The way the breath moves in and out without you needing to ask. These are the small graces that reflect a deeper truth. Life is always providing. Allow yourself to think of just 3 ways money has already helped you, not with guilt or judgment, but with quiet appreciation. Perhaps it allowed a bill to be paid, a gift to be given, or simply made something a little easier last week. Say softly, thank you, and again, thank you. Gratitude softens the heart. It makes room for more. You don't need to go searching for the big dramatic blessings. Begin with the simple ones: a coin on the ground, an unexpected compliment, a refund, a peaceful moment without worry. These are evidence that you are already connected to the current of abundance. Let your journal, or simply the space in your heart, hold these reflections. They are not small, they are proof. You can even say, I am grateful for the abundance I see today, not the imagined future, not what is missing, but what already is. This anchors the soul in the present moment, where power always lives. Gratitude doesn't pretend that problems don't exist. It simply gives them less authority. It shifts the focus toward what is working and what is possible. Let this become a practice, not a task, not a duty, a loving pause. Each morning or evening, write or whisper 3 things you're grateful for, connected to money or support. In doing so, you teach your mind to look for sufficiency, not lack. You train the eyes to spot generosity, and when the eyes shift, so does the experience of reality. It's like lighting a candle in a dark room. You don't have to chase away the darkness. You simply bring light, and the darkness has no choice but to fade. Gratitude is your candle. Use it daily, gently, faithfully. Now allow yourself to feel ready to receive more, not because you are lacking, but because you are ready to share more. This is where inspired action begins, not from pressure or fear, but from a quiet joy. Prosperity flows when we become available for it in thought, word, and small deeds. So ask inwardly, what is one small step I can take today that feels kind and aligned with abundance? It could be blessing your wallet, organizing your finances without criticism, smiling as you pay for something, knowing you're circulating love. Or maybe it's offering your gift, your help, or your kindness without attachment. These are not grand, showy gestures. They are soul-level whispers that say, I'm ready. Let the action be small, but let the energy behind it be full. The universe responds more to the feeling behind the act than the size of it. When you tidy a drawer where you keep money, you are not just cleaning, you are clearing space for clarity. When you bless an invoice instead of resenting it, you create room for more flow. When you choose to treat a financial interaction with grace, you become a partner in the dance of giving and receiving. This is not about changing everything overnight. It's about aligning your inner and outer world in small, faithful ways. The energy you offer becomes the energy that meets you. So offer gently, offer consistently, offer with love. Let the body check in now. Is the breath still soft? Is the heart still open? Is the jaw relaxed? These are signs that your mind and body are in harmony, not in conflict. And when harmony is present, miracles find easy pathways. Notice how your shoulders feel when you speak kindly to yourself about money. Notice how your stomach settles when you say, I trust life. These physical shifts are not random. They are messages. They are confirmations that your whole being is responding to new beliefs. A relaxed body is a signal to the universe. I am safe. I am open. I am ready. Tension closes the door. Ease opens it wide. Let your posture today reflect openness. Walk a little taller. Soften the hands. Relax the brow. Smile without effort. These small shifts help you move as someone who trusts the path they are on. You may not see the whole road yet, but every time you choose peace, you take a step in the right direction, and that direction is always forward. Let this final message rest in the heart now. I am in harmony with abundance. My thoughts, my body, and my actions welcome wealth in peaceful ways. Feel how good that sounds. Not rushed, not desperate, just open, honest, and whole. Breathe that in. Let it settle in the belly. Let it wrap around the spine like gentle warmth. Before we part, know this. You do not need to earn your worth. You are already worthy. You do not have to force abundance. You only need to allow it, and you don't have to figure it all out today. One kind thought at a time is enough. You are already becoming who you are meant to be, someone whose presence draws good things, whose peace invites prosperity, and whose gratitude keeps the doors wide open. So walk forward with ease today. Carry this softness with you. Let it shape your words. Let it color your choices. Let it settle into your bones. You are safe, you are loved, you are supported in all ways, always. Let this final affirmation echo gently as you move into the rest of your day. I wake up rich in peace, in trust, and in joyful expectation. Life loves me, and I am open to receive. And so it is.